Chapter 4. How to navigate reality without becoming shipwrecked on the desert island of a cult. It is sometimes an appropriate response to reality to go insane. Philip K. Dick. Don't just keep your eyes peeled, be sure to keep your chin up, too. An astute comment I received on an earlier article in this series was this: it seems to be part of the human condition to want to belong. Which likely means it is one of the soul's lessons. Probably one of the fine line ones, as I suspect we are also not meant to isolate ourselves either. To which I replied, yes, it would seem discernment must be balanced with balance. So today I'd like to discuss frameworks and concepts. For those of us opting not to be hermits and live in caves. For being in, but not of, this world composed basically of nested mind control units, aka cults. Faced with the nauseating ubiquity of cultists, all potentially Agent Smiths ready to go medieval on you pending the right MK Ultra trigger, in this funhouse matrix. Where nobody is what they seem and most people have no clue who they are. It's extremely tempting to become a misanthrope, defined by Merriam-Webster as a person who hates or distrusts humankind. We're talking about the very real, totally understandable temptation to write off the human species. With precious few exceptions. As mere variations on Jonathan Swift's militant yahoos, as described in Gulliver's Travels, about whom he made this feel-good observation. A soldier is a yahoo, hired to kill in cold blood as many of his own species, who have never offended him, as possibly he can. For the record, I address Swift's dark satirical vision in the introduction to my own award-winning book of satire, The Angel's Dictionary, so I've given his sobering perspective a good deal of thought. Here, however, in a rare moment of unfaithfulness to the greatest satirist in English literature, I must side with fellow satirist William Makepeace Thackeray of Vanity Fair fame. He described Swift as an immense genius, but also, given the latter's ultimately self-defeating negativity, an awful downfall and ruin. Thackeray might as well have been describing many of today's truther types who have fallen for the Matrix's uber-clever psychological operation for those with would-be penetrating minds. I'm referencing a ninja-level tactic employed by the grand AI, running this asylum, elucidated in this famous quote by Friedrich Nietzsche. Beware that, when fighting monsters, you yourself do not become a monster, for when you gaze long into the abyss gazes also into you. Experience the full ebook and audiobook only at solluckman.substack.com.